Hey guys, it's me, Angela, and for today's video we are doing a get ready with me. This camera that I have, this new phone, the camera tends to be zoomed in a lot closer when I record versus when I take photographs. I don't know why it does that, but whatever, we'll just go with it. So first I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and I'm going to take one pump. So before getting ready for my makeup, to get ready to go out, usually I multitask. I go into the shower. As soon as I come out of the shower, I put a hair mask on my hair. I'll put a face mask on my face, and I will then shave my legs. And once I'm done shaving my legs, then I jump back into the shower, rinse everything off, and then I am ready to get dressed and go on with my evening, get my makeup on, and all that stuff. So there's a lot of preparation that goes into getting ready before getting ready. So you guys only see the tail end of it. I couldn't very well record everything else beforehand, could I? I mean, the face mask, yeah, the hair mask, yeah, but not everything else. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna go in with my Loreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I am in the shade W4, Natural Beige Warm. Now my Fit Me foundation was also in natural beige, but I feel like this one is just a tad warmer and darker than the Maybelline formula, so I really like that. I have my damp beauty, not beauty blender, my damp Real Technique sponge right here. So I am going to take 2 pumps and apply that to my entire face. Actually 3 pumps. I really actually liked, I tried 2 pumps the day after I filmed my review video, and I really preferred the coverage of 3 pumps, so I started doing 3 pumps. I did 3 pumps today, and I loved the way my makeup looked. It looked really nice all day long, so really like that. So I am getting ready to go out for the evening, and it's kind of late. I'm running a little behind schedule as usual, which I always tend to do. It's like I get home and I feel like I have 4 or 5 hours before I have to be ready, and I'm like, oh, that's plenty of time. So I sit down, I grab something to eat, I watch a little television, I fall asleep on the couch. I'm late to pick up my daughter from ballet class, and then I gotta drop her off at her daddy's, and I get back and oh no, I only have 2 hours to go, and I haven't even started getting ready yet. Like, where does the time go? Seriously. Now that we have that all set, now we're gonna go in with my concealer. And of course, as you guys know, I am going in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser in the shade Light. And let me just give it a couple of twists. I'm just gonna go right underneath my under eye. On the bridge of my nose, right in this area right there, right above my top lip, and on my chin. Okay, I have a little spot right there that needs concealing, and that's about it. Oh, I need a little bit right in here because I always get red right in there. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to our Real Technique sponge and blend all this out. Alright, so now I'm going to set all of this with my e.l.f. Translucent HD powder. I did run into a scenario where I ended up taking flash photography with this powder on my face, and it was not pretty. It was not pretty. I had a rather pale face in comparison to the rest of my body. It didn't appear as that white, chalky appearance that a lot of people interpret it to look like. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this I do like to set all of this foundation. I like to set my entire face with it instead of just setting my concealer areas. I find that it helps the foundation last longer. It does take away a little bit of that dewiness, but that doesn't bother me. It tends to look a little more natural in my opinion. So I'm just going with what I have here. Okay. Now that we have that all set, now we are going to go ahead, put that aside, and we're gonna get our eyebrows on because right now they're looking a hot mess. So let me go ahead and grab my brush. All right, as you guys know, for eyes, we're using my City Color On The Go palette, contour palette, and I'm just going to lightly fill in the shapes that I currently have. I'm not looking to change the shape very much because they're to the point where I need to clean them up again. So if I try to follow a new shape, I'll end up with really, really big eyebrows, and I don't want that. So all right, let's set that aside. Actually, while I have that open, let me go ahead and do my contour. I may as well. So let me go ahead. I'm just going to go into the middle shade in the contours palette and the top brown shade, just a touch. And sweep and blend. And sweep and blend. All right. Okay, so now that my contouring is done, I don't normally contour my nose. I do it once in a blue moon, but my nose shape doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to make it narrower. I have a rather large bulb on the tip, but my nose is, you know, pretty small, pretty narrow overall, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start with eyes. For my eyes, of course, I have to go in with my Studio Makeup On The Go palette, but I'm also going to use a touch of the LA Colors Bold Eyes. I want a fairly dramatic look for this evening, so those are the two palettes that I am going to use to try to achieve. I'm trying to find my brush. Those are the two palettes that I'm going to use to try to achieve the look that I am going for. So I'm just going to go into the middle shade right here as a base shade, and that's going to go all over the lid, all the way up to the brow, just as a nice blending base, and so that all the colors blend easier all the way up. Even my highlight will blend easier this way. So let me just go ahead and do that. So I painted my nails, just as FYI guys, I painted my nails last night after recording the video that you guys saw today or yesterday. I painted my nails with a red polish, and I used that Wet n Wild clear coat, the shiny coat, as a base and as a top coat. Well, let me just report back to say that it does not make for a great base coat unless you're trying to use a peel-off coat. My nails literally peeled off almost entirely in one piece from that top coat, or that shine protectant, whatever it was called. It wasn't technically a top coat, so I guess shame on me for trying to use that as a top coat. So yeah, my polish completely peeled off. Luckily it has stayed on my toes. I did my toes as well, and it has managed to stay on my toes, but it is completely gone from my fingernails. All 10 nails are gone. So after I'm done filming this, I gotta go paint my nails again without using that as a base coat, of course. I'll use it as a top coat again, just not a base coat. So FYI on that. And let's see, I'm trying to find another brush. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go into this top shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. This is a nice, dense, stiffer brush, so it makes for really, really nicely packing on color to the lid, especially shimmer colors. I really love this brush for that. And this is, oh, I should tell you what brush it is. It's a Wet n Wild brush from the dollar store. So I'm just trying to get a super duper thick layer of shimmering eyeshadow to get that drama going. All right, I'm gonna take my Luxie blending brush, and this is number 229. It's a tapered blending brush, and I'm gonna go into the, actually, let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna go into this brown right here and just put that as my transition shade. Just above the crease. So now I'm gonna take my large, where is it? Oh, I guess that was the large. Let me see, 229? Yeah, that was the large, whoops. So I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild blending brush, which is a little bit larger, and I'm gonna go into this dark brown shade down here. And I'm just gonna blend that closer to the lid and the corner, down by the crease more. I'm just gonna put that color there, get it nice and intense. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna go ahead and take, where are you, my friend? My little tiny e.l.f. brush, and this is a concealer brush. I never use it for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back into that dark brown shade. And I'm just gonna put that right on my bottom lash line. I'm gonna take just that gold color that I used on my lid, and I'm gonna do my inner corner and bring it down the inside corner of my bottom lash line until the line, it meets up with the brown. Alright, I love the way that's looking. Lastly, I'm going to take one of my Equal Tools flat eyeshadow brushes, and this is actually technically a concealer brush apparently, but I'm going to go into that same sparkly top shade right there, and I'm just going to blend it into my arch. I'm literally just touching it. I'm not even rubbing. And it picks up all this sparkle. All this reflection. I love it. So now that we have that done, now I'm gonna take my, where are you, my friend? I put you in here. Yes, I did. I'm gonna take my Eyeko liquid pen, liner pen, and I'm going to do my liner. Okay guys, now that my liner is on, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my mascara. I'm using the Marcelle Lash Extension Plus Curl mascara that I got in my BoxyCharm, no, my Birchbox this month. Or was it last month? No, it was this month. Okay, so for bronze, I'm going back into my City Color palette, and I'm going into the top middle shade right there. Luckily, it's not too orangey on the skin, even though it looks crazy orangey there. Oh, what does that not want to blend today? Oh, don't let me look like a crazy person now. Okay, I think I went in a little heavy-handed. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that blush and my big fluffy brush. What I should be using as a powder brush, and I'm using it as a blush brush, because I always have. I think I say that in every video, huh? Well, this might be your first time watching, so. Okay, I realized I ended up never using this, but sometimes, you know, you have something in mind and then something else kind of happens. So I ended up not using that palette, but that's okay. Not a big deal, it just happens. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go into my highlighting with my Wet n Wild Illuminating palette. And I'm gonna use, what are you? My e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush. Figures. Bam. And there it is. Yay, I am almost done. All I have to do now is spray my face with my e.l.f. misting makeup. It's called Makeup Mist and Set. It works really well. It's the only one I've ever used, so I have nothing to compare it to. But it does smell funny, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. I'm gonna tuck my lipstick because I don't like to taste it. Ugh, stinks. Alright, so I am all set and done. I'm just gonna go blow dry my hair and I will be back to wrap this video up. Now with this lipstick you have to put it on and wait 60 seconds and then put on the top coat. But it does last a really, really long time. So I find that the darker shades break up sooner than the lighter shades. Like they start breaking up and cracking and stuff after about 8 hours of wear. Where the lighter shades last up to 10 hours before they start doing that. But it's still, that's a really long time to go without having to reapply your lipstick, so totally worth it. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed today's look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I am Angela That Babe on Instagram and I am YouTube That Babe. And I am YouTube That Babe on Snapchat and Twitter. I love you guys so much and I will see you on tomorrow's video. Bye!